There are a myriad of scenarios in play for the Diamondbacks today. They can either clinch a playoff spot or be eliminated or somewhere in between.
Well, I think this is the biggest game of the year. It just seems like everybody's trying to do a little bit too much. They want to be the hero, the guy to come up with that big hit to jumpstart the offense, and they just need to settle in and do what they're capable of doing.
And Luis Arraez going after a batting title, his third in a row. He is 4 points ahead. He's in 314. Shohei Ohtani hitting 310.
Good start for Brandon Pfaadt. Gets a swing and a miss on that curveball.
Curveball right there, dipped down below the bottom of the strike zone. Arraez rarely swings and misses. That was a real good curveball from Brandon.
There's the 2-2. There's a swing and miss. And Pfaadt off and running with back-to-back strikeouts.
There's the good sweeper.
Is 1-2 offering. Swung on and a little pop up to third. Back goes Suarez. He waves away Gurriel and makes the catch. And the D-backs are off and running in the most critical game of the regular season.
So Marte finds his way up to that leadoff spot against a left-handed starter, and why not? He has crushed lefties all year.
With Martin Perez on the mound today for San Diego.
33-year-old, 10th start as a Padre, 26th of the season.
That one's through for a base hit. Marte's aboard to start it off.
0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Carroll strikes out. So unable to move that runner along. One down here in the first inning.
Now the pitch, swing and a line drive, base hit into center. He caught it off the end of the bat, but now the D-backs have 2 on and only 1 out. And Walker coming to the plate.
On the ground to third base. Wade goes to second for 1. On to first. That's 2.
And a chance goes by the boards. Double play ends the first. Strange season it's been for the Diamondbacks as we sort of take it all in here today. As the 1-2, there's a swing and miss. And already Pfaadt has struck out 3 of the first 4 Padres to begin the ballgame.
As Merrill lines one up the middle into center field and a base hit. 1 out knock for Jackson Merrill.
Nick reaches out, pokes it up the middle. Marte for 1. Can't quite get it.
Marte, I think, for a brief moment, thought about either flipping it to Perdomo or taking it himself. And that moment may have cost him a shot at the double play. So Ahmed aboard with 2 down, and it'll be the catcher, Elias Diaz. Diaz rips this one fair up the left field line and rolling all the way into the corner. Ahmed is about to hit third base, going to be waved by Tim Leeper. Throw rolls in towards third. RBI double Elias Diaz, and the Padres on the board here in the top of the second.
Might have had a play on Ahmed, who still runs well enough. And it's 1-0 Padres. And the D-backs would need either Atlanta or the Mets to win both games of the doubleheader.
And that's strike 3. Gets him looking, and he may have gotten a call there. Second strikeout, Martin Perez.
It was once Peralta. Now Suarez on a very low sinker, well below the knees.
Swing and a miss, and that's strikeout number 3 for Martin Perez. 1-2-3 inning, 1-0 San Diego.
Here's Luis Arraez with 1 out and nobody on, hitting .313. First pitch swinging, sends it in the air, center field, straight away but playable. McCarthy backs up, he'll make the catch, and Arraez is 0 for 2 as he tries to track down the batting title. He struck him out twice. Brandon Pfaadt has punched out 5, but trails in 1-0.
Diamondbacks trail 1-0, but they have the tying run at second with 1 out in the third.
And a fly ball to right center field. Merrill is calling and catching out number 2.
If you go back to Game 7 against the Phillies, Rangers Suarez was on the mound, and Carroll wound up finishing the game with 3 hits, all of them coming against left-handed pitching. Swung on, ground ball up the middle, right to the shortstop Ahmed, who has it and throws to first for the out, and the inning comes to an end. So D-backs get a man at second but can't score, and we go to the 4th. Games like this, it's about the ability, your ability, to stop the other team's momentum.
They'll feel a lot better when they get some runs on the board.
1-2, swing and a miss, and Pfaadt gets another strikeout. Already a half dozen strikeouts with 1 out in the 4th inning. Here's a 2-2 offering. Breaking ball swung on and foul tip. Moreno hangs on, and that's now 3 straight strikeouts for Pfaadt. He's up to 7. 2-2 again. Swung on and missed. Struck him out with a fastball, and Pfaadt strikes out the side here in the top of the 4th. The Padres strand 1. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning.
Said that when they did have opportunities, and a couple of those were base runners on hit by pitch or a walk, they couldn't cash in. But he said they were quickly turning the page.
And the pitch to him here, swung on. There's a line drive down the left field line, a base hit. And Peralta has to play it off the wall. Walker around first into second, and there's a one-out double.
Base hit. Tony Paris-Jacob will stop Walker as it gets to Peralta quickly out there. Back-to-back one-out hits.
And the D-backs have runners on the corners for Suarez.
Base hit into left center. Here comes Walker. Grichuk stops at second, and we're tied. 100 RBIs. We know it's Gino.
Grichuk at second, Suarez at first. Not exactly your 4x100 relay team out there on the bases. Swung on, base hit into right. Grichuk going to be sent around third, and the throw from Lockridge is not in time. 2-1 Diamondbacks on the RBI knocked by McCarthy.
This is drilled to left, and it's off the wall. Here comes Gino. They're going to stop McCarthy. Gabriel Moreno makes it 3-1.
Diamondbacks had only 2 hits in the game all last night. They've just had 5 hits in a row. Smothered by Cronenworth, who makes a terrific play. Another run comes in.
McCarthy scores, and the productive out by Perdomo increases the lead. It's 4-1. Here's Ketel Marte, a 4-run 4th inning for the Diamondbacks. Swung on, high drive, left field. No doubter, Marte. Oh, into the second deck. An absolute nuke from Ketel, his 36th of the year. And this crowd has exploded. 6-1 Diamondbacks.
You'd almost think this offense hasn't scored in a couple days.
Atlanta still losing 4-2 to Kansas City there in the 5th.
Squirts that one. Fair up the line. That's going to get a run home. Jake McCarthy pooches one for an RBI double. 7-1. That might be the hit of the year.
Top of the order coming up. Luis Arraez leads off. He is 0 for 2.
1-1 pitch out towards the right center field gap. Carroll on the move, not going to get there, and it's down for extra bases.
And he's got himself a double here to lead it off.
And look at his teammates. I think his teammates know as well.
That's his 200th hit too.
Wow. First player
Nice.
ever to win batting titles for 3 different clubs.
And Brandon Pfaadt today in his 32nd start of the year. He has led the staff throughout the season, both in starts and innings pitched, and in a game 162 that they absolutely had to have, he was simply sensational.
Brandon Pfaadt, job well done. Big crowd at Chase Field. A pat on the back from Geraldo Perdomo, and there he goes. What a way to finish. And hopefully he's not done yet.
2-2 down the first baseline, hits the bag, and the out is made. Walker able to tag the bag with 1 foot, pick up the ball with the other, run scores, and it's now 7-2.
So a runner at first, 2 outs for Gurriel. D-backs lead 7-2.
Corbin takes off. Lourdes punches it down the line. Lockridge won't get there. Corbin's going to score, and Lourdes is on the run. It's 8-2. Gurriel stops at third.
Well, Lockridge made a valiant effort out there, but it got into the corner, and Corbin comes home to make it 8-2 Diamondbacks.
Suarez is 1 for 3. Still needs a home run for 30 on the year.
Yeah, let's get him that one.
There's a swing and a high drive down the left field line. It is foul. Oh, man.
And he just missed it. Second deck shot, but just foul.
Swing, ball drilled to center. Going back is Merrill. Still going back. Turns. It is number 30.
We know it's Gino. It's 30 and 100. He got it on the last day.
You know, there's got to be a lot of relief in that swing right there and that result.
2 outs, 1 on. D-backs lead by 7 in the 8th. Swung on and hit in the air to deep right center field. Long run for Lockridge. Going back, track wall, and splash landing Randall. Into the pool it goes. A 2-run home run, and the Diamondbacks now lead in 11-2. Padres down to their final out. There's Peralta.
Backs up Walker. Nelly covers. Diamondbacks win it 11-2. They've done what they could do, but they didn't get any help from the Brewers. The Mets won at Milwaukee 5-0. The Braves at home right now trail the Royals 4-2. So Torey Lovullo's Diamondbacks finish 2024 with 89 wins. And it looks like they'll need either the Mets or the Braves to sweep that doubleheader tomorrow in Atlanta to get into the postseason.